Hello everyone, it's Brenton here again. So good news, I'm not actually dead and I am still going to upload videos on my YouTube channel. So now I've told you earlier in my first reaction video that I do one about gaming. So this is one of the games that I play. It's called Hearthstone. So I decided to make quite a good intro video as well as a tutorial on how to play it. I apologize for the lag in the video. I didn't realize my frames were dying until after the recording. So what is Hearthstone? Hearthstone's a turn-based card game. The characters are based on the World of Warcraft, but you don't need to play WoW to understand the mechanics of this game. So it's completely free. All you can do is download it to play it. You can obviously choose to spend money to get ahead in the game if you wish. So let's start. Free cards. Love it. So this is a very beautiful picture of the mage class. You get some free cards, and this is the tutorial mode at the moment. So I've removed the audio in case of any copyright issues. Now let's start. So our first enemy in the tutorial is named Hogger. So we're gonna play minions to defeat him. Deal enough damage and we win. Easy as that. So he's on 10 and we're on 30, so we've got an advantage. So this is some of the surroundings. You can interact with it like with this, and the eye will fall right off. So it's a bit of stuff for you to do while you're waiting for your enemies to take their turn. So now we've got this card, alright? So it will show you the cost at the top, the attack, and the health of the minion that we're about to summon. And that is our board, the green lighting. And that's it that we can do for our first turn. Simple enough. Not too complicated. Now I didn't realize what these three dots were until later on. It's because I removed the audio and they were actually just having a bit of a storyline conversation. So now let's start. So now that we've got 2 mana, now our mana increases every turn. So that's the cost, 2 and 2, so it's a perfect play. Now your mana goes up by 1 each turn, these little crystals. And then so next turn I'll be able to summon a 3 cost card. And they refill every turn. So later on I can sort of summon both a 2 cost and a 1 cost on my third turn. Because I've got 3 crystals. So he's summoned, I believe, 2 1s, judging by the cost of his mana bar at the top. So now it's my turn. And here we go. So now I'm just going to attack his face, because he's on 10 health and I'm on 30, so I'm playing a little bit more risky. Plus this is a tutorial, so I believe we should be safe. Hopefully, otherwise this will be quite an awkward video. Oh, 4 damage. Okay, my minion's safe, that's good. Alright, so now we've basically won. So what we just picked up now is what we call a spell, which is unique to the mage class, as you can see by the blue rims. And we're just going to shoot him. So you can shoot a minion with it, or do it to the hero. And obviously I'm going to shoot him. Yeah, easy as that. Game 1 done. Easy. Victory. Oh yeah, look at that reward. So this tutorial, it has 6 stages, as you can tell. Now we're going to verse the next one. Now I believe all these characters are legendary. Like the card version of them are legendary. Not so much the hero they're playing as. Millhouse, Mana Storm. This is what happens when you get rejected by Lisa too many times. You pick up arcane magic. So you go, expend your mana each turn to crush the annoying gnome. Alright. So he's just having a chat to me at the moment. Alright, this is nice. We're going first. So we've got 2 cards at the moment. The Murloc Raider and the Fireball. Now, normally in a normal game, you have the option of replacing your cards at the start. So all you need to do is click them and then you can replace them. Anyway, let's play. Yep, so you gain a mana crystal each turn, like I told you a bit earlier. He's on 20 health now, so he's got a little bit more damage on me. And I've got 2 mana. Alright, so we're going to play the Bloodstone Raptor. And we're going to attack him. So that's a mage spell that you just used. Damages all the minions. So now I've got 3 options here. I can play my draw 2 cards or my raid leader, and I'm going to play draw 3. Because I want to have an advantage the next turn. Because I don't believe he'll hurt me too badly this turn. His turn. There we go. Just nuking the field. Alright. This is quite good that I picked up 2 2s. I'll summon them. Alright, so he's going to play draw 2 as well, which is fine. Now we're going to do something really cool, and we're going to play the raid leader. Now how the raid leader works is his ability is when he's put on the field, all your other minions gain an additional attack. So it's an offensive card that buffs your other minions. It's quite nice. So I'm not going to use my Arcane Explosion because there's no minions for me to kill enemy wise. Oh, he's going to fireball me. Yeah, see? As you can see, you can fireball any minion or the hero. It just depends on how the situation is, you know? So I'm clearly winning. I've got a good advantage. So I might decide to play... I've got 2 monsters here, so I'm going to just attack him for now. And then we're going to play the last one, which is fireball, to finish him off. And shoot him right in the lip. Okay. That's the tutorial part 2 done. Quite easy. Now the reason I made my cursor point everywhere crazily was just a bit of psych him out, you know, because your opponents see where you point your arrows. So sometimes that's part of the mind games that I like to do. I'm going to move on to the next guy. We're breezing through these quite easily. This is just to show you the simple mechanics of the game and why I quite enjoy it myself. Right, Law Walker Cho. Alright, so when minions fight each other, they both take damage, as I'm sure he'll soon demonstrate. Alright, so this guy's got 25 health now. So it's a bit more of an even battlefield. So I'm just going to play my 1 here. And hopefully he doesn't kill it immediately. So yep, what I just hovered over was the decks. As you can see, it tells how many cards each player has. Now, when you run out of cards and you draw, you actually take damage. They call it fatigue, which I might show you a little bit later on, but often it's good to draw cards to dominate early in the game, but you always have to watch out that you don't run out of cards and just sort of kill yourself, really. Right now we're in a good spot, because we've got an Arcane Explosion. And I'm just going to put my raid leader to be really offensive here. Go straight for his face. Alright, we're going to play the River Crocodile. But I'm not going to use my Arcane Magic, because it'll sort of be wasteful to be used on simply a single target. There we go. Oh goodness. Oh, that's a broken card. And yeah, now it's just wrecking me, really. So when it has the skull icon, it means which one of your minions will die, either yours, his, or both, or neither. So now I'm going to play Nuke the Field to get rid of that guy. This guy really loves Panda. Transcendence, so we can't hurt him until all his minions are dead. But that's not a card that you see in the normal games, it's just purely for demonstration. Here we go. Yep. I'm just going to summon my 5/1 just for, even though I know he's going to die. But hopefully I'll bait him out to kill one of his minions. Now on the side column bar, as you can see your history. So how the course of the game has been played. So who's been doing what, etc. So a battle cry is a special effect that's activated the moment you summon the minion. So as you can see, it healed himself for 2 health. So I'll show you battle cry right now. So this guy's going to make me draw a card. Perfect. So I'm going to summon this guy, the 2/7, because he's got a nice amount of health. Now I've got 2 options here. His 5/1 is a very big danger just because it can really hurt me. So I'm going to send my 1/1 to kill it instead of my 2/7. Or not, never mind. Oh, there we go. Yeah, use the fireball. So obviously I'm recording this retrospectively. Anyway, now he's down from his clouds. And yeah, he's going to heal himself again, which is fine. So we're just going to... Oh. Now I'm opting to play the draw here first, just in case I get a good card that I can play later on. So yep, here we go. We'll play this one to do a bit more damage to his face, and then we're going to go for it again. If I remember correctly, I should have lethal damage by next turn. So let's have a look, see. Yes, I believe so. Yeah, there we go. Fireball, and yeah, that's game. GG. I was just attacking his minions purely to show him that I was dominant, even though it's a computer. Alright, victory. Now get some more cards, which is nice. We're getting close, people. So at each stage they expand a little bit more of the game mechanics. So now we're gonna fight Harambe. When it loads, here we go. Alright, so we're fighting the king himself. So, don't understand the card, mouse over it. Yeah. So if you hover over any of the cards, it sort of explains what it does. So for example, I'll show you in a moment. Now, charge is attacks on certain minions, but basically after you summon a minion you generally have to wait a turn before you can attack. With the charge that's not the case. The moment you summon them, you can immediately send them into, throw them into action. So he's just throwing bananas at me at the moment, which is fine, because we need our potassium. So I'm going to buff my minion, so he's giving me both 1 attack and 1 health, and that's a spell. And we're going to, there you go, can attack immediately, perfect. Bam! Alright, so this guy really likes throwing bananas at me. Oh, here we go, Donkey Kong, look at that. Oh my goodness. So I think we're safe. So we're just going to keep buffing our raider here. Look at that, he's getting strong. He's making some serious gains at the gym. Alright, I'm going to go for face again. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it just stomped me. I'm basically nearly dead. Now with the battle cry of this, it says restore 2 health. Now you can choose it on both with a hero or a minion. So I'm going to choose my minion to show something different from what the last enemy did to me. So yeah, so we just did a nice 5 damage turn there. He's going to keep throwing stuff at me. He might stomp me again. Oh, no. So now, what is Taunt? Taunt is an ability that makes them block the master. So you see, a minion is in the way with Taunt, so I can't attack the hero directly. My spells can still hit him and slip past him, but I need to kill the Taunt minion first. So, yeah, I'll just use a raid leader to buff there and just clear him easily. Cool. So, next turn, if everything survives, we should be good. Now we're going to do the same... Oh, no, we're not going to do the same thing because he just wrecked us. Where's a banana when you need one, eh? So hopefully this draw gives us something good. Nice. So we're going to play a Taunt ourselves, okay? When you can't beat them, join them. This is probably one of the best basic Taunt cards there are, actually. Okay, that's fine. Alright, now we're going to sacrifice our Novice Engineer so we can get another 3 damage on him. We're going to play a little bit more defensively by putting another Taunt. And you know what? We'll wait it out. Alright? So we've got 9 damage. So we just need to do one more turn. Now you might think, why did I sort of... Jesus, what the heck? Oh my goodness. 10-10. Harambe OP. Alright, so... we're just going to skip past all that because we have enough damage right now. So we're not even going to bother attacking him. So yeah, because there's no taunt, we can just slip right past him. And we're going to deliver lethal pretty much now. Just showing you again what charge does. Alright, now let's fireball him. And now we're the one that shot Harambe. So yeah, we're pretty good right now. Cool. Victory. Easy. We've got another spell, Polymorph. Transform a minion into a 1/1 sheep. So that card can be quite powerful, especially if they've got like a very strong taunt. I'm talking like probably like 5 attack and 5 health. You can just bypass and turn them into a sheep, which is handy. Now we're getting close to the end of the tutorial. We're going to verse a guy named Hemet. Alright. So he's looking a bit crazy. He looks like probably a host from Westworld, which is a great TV show, by the way. Alright, so the advice was to kill his minions or he's going to overwhelm us. So let's see how we go. Alright, so the person who goes second in any game, they get an additional card. And they get something called the coin, which I don't think is going to be introduced just yet. So I apologize if you hear any sort of background noise. Here we go, Crazed Hunter. Now it's my turn. And you know what? Well, let's hunt the hunter. Alright, the hunter becomes prey. Cool, easy. We're going to end our turn. Alright, so now we're introducing something called hero power. Each class has their own unique hero power. So for his would be shotgun blast, which just does 1 damage. So the mage's hero power is about to be introduced now. Here we go. It's fire blast. Deals 1 damage. We'll just show you how it is. You can only use it once per turn unless you've got a special card effect that allows you to use it more than once. But generally that's how it works. So we're just exchanging blows to show you how it works now. So yeah, we got a taunt, and then we're just gonna light his hunter up. We're gonna headshot him right there. There we go. I feel like it's gonna summon something big, and that's just me starting a fire right about now. It's okay, it's not too bad. We can deal with that. Alright, so I believe we're gonna play the raid leader combo. We'll just buff him. There we go, easy. We'll keep our taunt. as a bit of a defense, so we'll sacrifice our charge. Oh, he's got a taunt too. So what we're going to do now is we're going to summon a taunt ourselves, and we're going to sacrifice our taunt because we've got another one now. I didn't want to use the arcane blast and the hero power because it just seems wasteful for a single enemy. Oh Jesus, here we go. Look at that, that's a powerful one. That's a heavy defense, alright? So now we're just going to show you the lovely mage spell. So that, yep, here's a sheep. He's completely useless. So spit roast for dinner tonight. Okay, we're doing good. We should be able to win next turn. Alright, he's going to summon another taunt. And we're going to do the same thing again. Because we're cheesy. Yeah, we're cheesy. Okay, we're going to sheep him. Yep. Alright, easy. Okay, let's go for it. And I believe that's lethal. Yeah, 4-4, easy. 10. More than enough. Overkill. Nice. And that's... So each, as you can see, with each game that we play, we're getting closer to the real thing. Perfect. Oh, look at that. Reckless Rocketeer. Solid card. I still use it even in my current decks. So we're going to verse the last guy. So there you go. That's what your hero power looks like, and when you use it's what flips over. So that lets you know when you've used your hero power. So now we're approaching the last stage, and let's do it. We're doing good. We're reversing Lydian Stormrage, I believe his name is. So this fight's totally not fair. I'm going to blame the game designers. So I'm expecting quite a hard fight. But it should be... We should be Gucci though, because it's a tutorial. I'd like to think that I'm a bit more experienced. It'll be embarrassing if I lose, but... Believe. Alright. So he summoned a 1-1. Yeah, hovering over the cards shows him up. Alright, we're going to end our turn here. His hero power is a bit broken though. Summon 2/2/1s. And he's going to whip out something called a weapon. So this is an interesting game mechanic. So now your hero can physically attack both minions and another hero, just like that. Bam! But it loses durability with each attack. So the two swords represent the amount of damage, and the shield represents how many times you can use it. So we're gonna shoot him up, just because I'm a bit afraid that he's gonna overwhelm me. So don't be afraid to take a bit of damage. And oh my god, he's just gonna, wow. The brutality. This is painful to watch. But yeah, sometimes don't be afraid to take a bit of damage. We're gonna heal ourselves up. We're gonna play a bit safe. Okay, we're in 22 versus 30. He's gonna whip out another weapon. Jesus. And I think he's gonna use his hero power, isn't he? I can smell it. Yeah. Nice! Hopefully I get something like Arcane Explosion, that'd be beautiful. But, worst comes to worst if I don't draw it. Yeah, that's fine, I'll just play a taunt. Here we go. I should be able to pretty much take all the damage from his minions and himself. And we're gonna go for it. Okay, so he's just gonna fireball me. Oh! Oh! That was strange. So yeah, that's an example of how you can use a spell to bypass taunts. So that's one way you can win the game. You know, if they've got lots of taunts, but you've got plenty of damage spells, you can just spam them. So we're gonna play again defensively, just in case he's got something shady up his sleeves. No, I changed my mind. We're gonna go for 5. So I've recorded this retrospectively. So, oh yeah, here we go. So he can do 4 damage and he can use it twice. So, yep, he's basically killed my minion with a click of a button. So we're going to play a taunt here, and then we're just going to hero power him. We're going to save our other taunt for a bit later on. Right now we're currently winning. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, so he's lost his weapon now, so we should be okay unless he decides to equip another one. I believe we should win now. Yep. Yeah, okay. We've got lethal now with our charge on. Yeah, so just going to go for it. And yeah, that fight wasn't too bad. We did well. Ah, beautiful. So yep, we've won again, and now we've got another spell, Arcane Missiles. And that's pretty much the tutorial. And each day, the server resets and you get a new quest. And quests can be done any time of the day, and you fill out the objectives and you get gold. And gold can be used to go to the shop to buy various things, like solo adventures, which I'll explain in the next video, or more cards. What's not to love? Thank you for watching. See you later.